Hi everyone, it's Jana Wunderlich here. I hope you're well. I actually wanted to really have these beautiful flowers in my life, but they didn't quite fit in, but I wanted to show them to you anyway. Aren't they gorgeous? Anyway, today I wanted to talk about what have you tried to reach and engage more people to support your organization or a specific project of yours. And I want to talk about that because I think that's what we are all up against all the time in nonprofits, right? So I did a poll, I posted a poll recently in the group, and I invite you to still put your votes into there. I would love to see what have you tried and just add any others into that as well. So things that I have tried and that I have put in the poll are like Facebook posts or providing incentives, advertising, organic as well as paid advertising. I've been asking family and friends of friends to support. We have run events and all sorts of things. And it just always feels like this ball that we need to keep rolling, right, to try and engage more people. So I have done a lot of that over the years. I have recruited and engaged hundreds and thousands of volunteers with all the projects that we have worked in. And within the recruitment, I have done a lot of that. Advertising, posters, shout outs, call outs, all of it. And it always is a lot of pushing energy, it's a lot of pushing out into the market. And so what we have found over time is that a slightly different approach will actually bring different results. So despite us using lots of different systems and strategies and new ideas, we always had different results for different clients. Despite us using the same strategies and systems and the same pushing into the market. And so we found that we needed a slightly different approach that is more holistic. And so what I call the old way is actually a lot of what I have just described. It's the old way of promoting and recruiting support for our organization. So it's like chasing people, it's advertising, it's selling, it's more recruitment, it's convincing people, it's justifying, and it's providing incentives and offering more and all of that. You can already feel that energy. And I call that the push approach, and because it's really external and it feels like we're pushing into the market and we're pushing into the market. And that's what everyone else is doing to try and create more support for the organization, because with more support, we can create a bigger impact, right? So there's two problems with that. One, as I just said, everyone is doing it. Everyone is doing the same pushing into the market, and it dilutes the message, and it means that we are in competition with all the other organizations. And secondly, it's just focused on implementation, and it's just focused on operational. So you're only looking at solving the recruitment and the support problem, and you're trying new strategies in just that one area rather than looking at it more holistically. And so this is what we have found by working with hundreds of organizations. The thing that has worked was a more holistic approach. And so another approach can be to look at a few different things in your organization. So the qualifying question, however, is to ask yourself is, if your team is getting more ideas and getting more strategies and trying new systems, and you're supporting them in all of that, the qualifying question is, are they really creating a bigger impact? Are they attracting more people? Are you getting more support that you can actually make a bigger impact? And if the answer is no, and you are actually just treading water and still staying in the same spot, if you are trying idea after idea and system after system and nothing ever changes, and if you feel like that everyone just keeps saying the same thing to you, we just need to do more recruitment, we need to just do more work on that, because that's what everyone else is doing. And if you just feel that it's a cycle of more recruitment and having more people, and it feels like if you actually stop doing that, then you're losing all the support that you already have. So you feel kind of stuck with having to keep going and keep going and keep going with the same cycle. I call it the vicious cycle. And we want to get you out of that cycle. So we want to actually get you to have a different approach to your organization altogether. So you get out of that vicious cycle and you can actually enjoy just attracting more support to your organization. So the new approach, I call that the People Magnet Plan, which actually attracts people and support and funding to your organization much more easily without all this pushing externally. And the way it works is actually it has 3 components. So it still has an effective system, so an effective system or strategy that that works for your organization. So that can be a software, that can be procedures and processes and such. So that is still part of that, but only one part. The second part, and I see the most important part, is the communicating your core message, and how you communicate that to your market will help you attract more of the right people in all areas of your organization. And thirdly, it's a well-prepared team. So training your team basically on the procedures as well as on the communication. So that's very important. So it's those 3 components. So your effective systems, communicating your core message, and the core message actually comes from your vision as a CEO or as an executive, as well as the vision of the organization. And it creates a unique core message for your organization. And then how well you prepare your team with both the systems and the core message. So if you combine those 3 components, you create a magnet in your organization that attracts more support, more people, more funding, and any other support you're looking for. And it doesn't only work for volunteer recruitment. It engages more of your donors, more clients, any of your stakeholders. So I hope that was useful. If you want to chat about that, please send me a message, and I would love to have a conversation. I would love to help you create a bigger impact. Chat to you soon. Bye.